Okay, after that unique quiz situation, we are going to go over some things that, again, I should have gone over, but I forgot because new book and, well, it's not a new book because I've used it like the last year and a half, but I don't know why I didn't go over this. Actually, I think I do know why, because later in the book, there's an entire chapter about input. And you go over a lot more stuff with input. We're going to do the basic stuff. So normally this is how we've been doing. So I want you guys to copy this. Go along with me, print. Please enter your name. So this is how we've been doing inputs. And then X is input. And I'm actually going to do this in a different file. So this is, again, going to go into the 2020 fall, second hour input update. So this is how we've been doing inputs. Brendan, please put your phone away, get your code out. Hello.
Hey, are you Stolter?
Yep.
Okay, I got your lunches.
Okay, you can just, yeah, thank you.
Got it.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't know.
How do you restart it?
Oh, you can restart it by going to shell and restart shell, but every time you run a file, it restarts it because it doesn't want previous variables to get pulled over. So by restarting the shell, it nukes everything you've done before. So, please enter your name. So this is how we've been doing inputs. So for the quiz, you really could have just gone, please enter your age.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh.
Please enter your, what is it? Wage. Wage. Fave movie.
That would take like 5 minutes.
Right? So you could have done this. Right? Again, do not be afraid to copy and paste. If you see that I'm asking for 6 variables in a row, boom, 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 copy paste. I'm totally for copying and pasting your own code. So this is how we would have done it, and then at the end, print hello name. Right, I'm not going to go through the whole thing because we're going to run out of space. But this is what you should have done. Right? There really is no reason. The only thing that would have tripped you guys up is on the second one. So I'm just going to put wage X here. And what you guys should have done, and this was a little kind of a tricky thing, I was hoping you guys could pick up on it. 27.16 print your desired blah blah blah, your desired blah 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 is, again, this could have been a float, wage plus is, and so for here, this is where you needed to do some math. So string, the difference is,
Isn't wage, so the average wage minus whatever the heck it is, like 27 something. 27.16.
nope, average wage. This is what I wanted you guys to do.
Oh, wait, isn't the wage by itself going to cause you an issue because that's an integer? No, the other one. The other wage.
You mean this one?
The first wage.
Yeah, so good catch.
No, not there. The other one. If you go to, yes, that one right there.
Nope,
No, that'll be fine.
it's already a string.
Oh.
You have to do the absolute value for that
Nope.
because it's like under.
Yeah, so this text is Very annoying. Okay, so you guys, that's how the first part was gonna go. The second part was gonna be something like, so 120, what is it? $5.99. I wish I made that much an hour.
That'd be awesome.
Is 98.83 above, right? So if my wage was $1, it's negative 26 below. Because we haven't learned if statements, we can't determine if the number is positive, say this. If it's negative, say this. So you guys didn't have to do that. You didn't need to do absolute value, although that is something we can do, just not right this second.
What you can also do is like you said that with the learn about basically say that like if they enter an invalid number, then you basically make them.
Yes, we can do a loop where if they enter something we don't like, we have them loop through it, and we just ask them for infinity until they enter in the right thing.
That's annoying.
Yeah, so that is what the quiz was supposed to be. I'm really sorry it didn't turn out that way. Again, I will have a different quiz because for quiz 1, I had 2 programming questions and no multiple choice. So I made the multiple choice this morning. So what I'm going to do is change the multiple choice and give you the second question, which involves more math. So if you guys are fuzzy on math, make sure you understand how to do math. Right, Mikey? Yeah, is that your phone?
Yeah.
Please put your phone in your bag, and if I see another, right now put all phones away as I see it in your lap. If your phone is visible, I'll make my box, and all phones are gonna go in the box at the beginning of class, and if I see it, I will make you come up and put it in there. Okay? I dislike seeing phones, so please either put them in your bag. If it's too big of a temptation, I will have a box for you on Monday that you can put the phones right in. So, again, the quiz on Monday will be more math heavy. And by math heavy is like, what's 3% of a variable? That sort of stuff. Okay? So, if you guys are, yes, Ezra.
I really don't get that. Like what you just did.
What don't you get?
If you scroll up,
You mean here?
yeah, to the coding.
Yeah?
Not that part, but like where print your desired wage.
Yeah?
What did you do there?
So, this is your desired wage. Do you get this is the average wage of $27.16 in the United States. Do you understand this line?
Hmm?
Do you understand this line?
Yeah.
These two. So your desired, I don't have room to type all of this stuff up, so that's what the ... is for. So your desired wage of $1 is, and now what I'm doing is I am taking the float of my wage. What's the float of $1? 1.0. 1.0 minus the average wage gives us a difference of $26, which is why it pops up as negative, because 1 minus 20 is how much? What's 1 minus 20, Ezra?
Oh, negative 19.
Right. So we get a negative 26 here, which is saying my desired wage of $1 is $26 under the average.
Okay.
That's all that was. Under. But again, because my text is so big, I can only fit so much on screen, so I was trying to shorten it. But if I have a $15 an hour wage, my desired of $15 an hour is 12 under the average in the United States. That's all that was. So, because I have now 7 minutes, instead of doing this, print and then input, we can do something, and I don't know why the book doesn't go over this because it's so easy. Wages input. Notice, have you guys done this? Have you read this at all?
I tried to read it, but I didn't understand.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Read a string from standard prompt. I can't read the rest of it because of the screen, but So you can put a prompt in here to tell the user what they need. This is what I forgot to tell you guys, and this is what the quiz wanted you to know. So again, 100% my bad. This is how you should do inputs until we get to the chapter, if we get to the chapter where we mess with inputs more. I don't think that's this book. I think it's chapter like 7 or 8 or 9, which means it's going to be in the later, it's in the advanced class. This is how you should do inputs.
Oh, that, because normally when you put input, you said put open and close parentheses.
Yeah, normally this is how we've been doing inputs. If you do that, it combines these two lines into one. Ezra.
So basically that's saying like when that is said, you put in an input.
No, when this code is run, this is displayed, not the other way around.
Oh, okay.
You're saying when this is displayed, that means it's an input. It's the other way around. It's this is an input, so this is displayed. Then what you can do is put a float, and now 1525. So you guys can see as to why the layout is the way it is in the prompt, because I copied and pasted it from here. So I wrote the quiz, the answer, had it display stuff, and then boom, copied and pasted it. Brendan. No? Do you guys understand that? You guys can even do, like, if you want to be fancy, you could put a $sign here. Does that make sense? And the reason, always put, I'm going to make this to 22. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't deal. Oh, it is at 22. It's going to go to 20. Does that make sense?
Yeah, way faster.
It's way faster. Is it easier to understand what you're asking for?
Yes. Yep.
Because you literally see wage is a float that's an input, and this is what I want to ask the user. Do you guys have questions? Sonny, you good? Josh, are you good? Eric, Stockton, are you good?
Mhm.
Catherine, you hand one up.
Yeah, but you have their answer like print out to them. Like,
You don't have to. That was just so you could see it,
Okay.
right? So if you got rid of that, well, then my code's over because I'm literally only asking them for their wage. So I could print also, this is another thing. If you just put a comma, you don't need to make this a string. There's a lot of stuff I skipped in this class, and I'm really sorry. Which is why you get another chance at the quiz. So you can concatenate strings together, or the technical term for this is passing multiple arguments to a function. We're not going to get to functions, so don't worry about it. But just, is this easier than making everything a string? Okay? I'm going to continue my whatever. Peter, do you have questions?
I don't have any questions.
Good afternoon, Wheaton Academy. This is Mrs. Hockett, and I want to thank you all so much
I'm going to
for the
pause
way
this.
that you guys have.
Alright, let's do this.
So again, you can do this 100%. The only thing is that it automatically puts spaces in between things. This comma puts a space in between the strings, in between whatever is here and whatever is here. So print, you could do, actually, let's just do this. Copy, paste. What we would have had to have done before is you make plus str, wage times 12, but wage is already a float. So we're going to get the same answer. Oh, I forgot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to do this. Again, the book doesn't go over this, and this was something that I did off the cuff last year and forgot, so I need to put that in the book. Let me go through. Ezra, do you have questions?
No.
Brendan, David,
No question.
Mikey, Sonny, I thought I saw you move. Do you have a question? Or are you just ready for lunch?
I know, I just like trying to remember all the comments.
Okay, Ezra.
Wait, what makes it have space in between it?
The commas.
Okay.
So-
Students, can I have Maya Weinfelder, Elena Norris,
Okay, Ezra,
Ella Schmidt, Mia Dorn,
Stockton,
Ella Bowman,
don't
Devontae
unplug that way.
Pepper, Leslie
Josh, hang on.
Ross, Mimi Wang, Naomi
I think I'm
Arbo,
going to
Felix
change the
Mendoza,
day for the quiz
Charlie Cockrell,
to the
and
first
Rosie
half
McCollum
of
to the front office.
Tuesday.
Thank you.
because I want to go over. We're gonna go over some stuff with our pie game that uses some of this stuff. So, adios, guys.
Thank you.